Alright, so I have to be honest. Don't mind that. What? What the heck? What? 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 Why is there an aggressive... I'm so confused. Okay, I literally just started recording and I flew up there because I wanted to do one of these dives. I don't know why there's an aggressive Dimorphodon up there. I literally haven't hit any. I just logged in like a second ago. Like I literally logged in, uncryoled this guy, and then flew up there. Why is there a Dimorph after me? What do you want? I'm so confused. Anyway, I can't do it. I can't do it. And probably thinking like, what can I not do? Well, I'm gonna show you what I can't do. Of course it's dark out, so makes for a great video. That's fine. Let's blind everyone. Yeah, I want to do the blinding. There we go, blind. Hopefully you like bright things. There we go, nice and bright. Oh, Gamma 5 is way too overdone. Let me up. Cool. The Snow Owl has speed increased on it, and I feel the speed increase. It's so much fun to just glide around on. Okay, so like, here's what I can't do. As you just seen, that was my super messy main base from when I started this playthrough. Like, literally, that was my main base, right? Built it over a year ago at this point. So, I built it, right? Like, I built it, I played in it for a few months, like, I don't need it no more, okay? So, I'm trying to come over here, which is just as much of a mess, mind you. Like, I got, my car charge over here for a little XP grinder. It's right around Greenob, which I actually really like. But here's the thing. Oh, there's my color mutation. Sorry, you still can't see those, even if I might have accidentally already showed them. I think I showed them off my stream. So if you really want to go look, you can go find the video of that. Anyway, I can't do it. I can't do it. So I'm gonna show you what I can do, and let's see if I can do something like cool here. Like here, this is what I can do. Okay, so like let me explain. Okay, so look, I've played on my island base for a long enough time now. I got my breeding set up there. It's awful. Everything's awful. Like it's horrible. So I have all my don't mean to be pressing that. Sorry, there's lag there. Probably was. Accidentally hit Windows key. Anyway, that's besides the point. So here's the thing. I can't focus when I'm in base at all. Like it's not there. So this is the thing. I opened up a Ragnarok server several months ago because I was gonna try to do this and I gave up. I'm not giving up this time. I'm just gonna make myself do it. Okay, so look, here is the layout of my new base, and I wanted to build like, oh yeah, wood and stone primitive, cool, yeah. No, I don't want to do that. I'm getting irritated with that already. I tried doing it over by Greenob on the island. I just can't do it. I need a big sprawling base, right? Like I got tons of gigas, like you see them. I got them everywhere. Okay, so this is what we're doing. I am building a big base here. None of the little ceilings and stuff. I'm gonna get rid of all those. Like I just need them to measure out. So now that I'm done doing that, I have platforms laid down, 7 in total, right? Yeah, 7 in total. So I got the middle one there. Middle one's gonna be like a big lookout tower. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. Okay, look, hear me out. I absolutely love the design of my base on the island. Like, I think my original base turned out amazing. I also think that my base on Aberration turned out exceptionally well. I'm going to kind of take the ideas that I got while building both of those and put together in a base here. And I think it'll turn out really well. I'm going to use a mixture of metal and tech. I don't know how that's going to look, but I think the tech platform wedges don't look so great. Like, I just don't like the way they look. Okay, so quite a bit of time has passed since the last thing I did here on Ragnarok, because I did say that I was building a new base over here. I don't know how to feel about it. Like, it's coming together, but at the same time, it's not. Like, I don't know. It just kind of looks like a half-built rocket ship right now. I don't know. I'm not loving it. I'm not hating it. I don't know. For the top, I decided to just not even use like the tech gates or whatever, like the tech wedge gates. Like, I just don't think they look good next to the glass, and I couldn't find a way to put them. Like, if they were only one section, right? Like, if the gate was only one wedge, I would have been able to make it work. But it's two wedges, right? So it's like it's kind of a weird shape. Because you get 12 wedges in total make a full platform. So it's like, I don't know. I just couldn't build it in a way that I like. So we're not using any of the wedge gates up here. We're just using regular glass wedge, whatever they are, but sloped wedges. But I don't know. I think this area down here looks pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with this. Can actually show the Ceratosaurus now in a video without it, you know. I finally showed you guys in another video that should be uploaded before this one. Anyway, I don't know. I like the way this looks. We have elevators here. They are active. I just haven't put stops in yet because there's Heck Jenny over there. So we do have elevators, but I don't know. I think this room turned out really good, but it's like there's no way to get from this floor up to the other floor without using an elevator. And I might have overdone it with the elevators because I put 3 of them in for symmetry reasons, right? Like, I like the way it looked having that many, but I don't know. I think this many elevators is probably fine. Like, kind of the idea of using this many is, while an issue I've ran into on the island base is my elevator may be at a different floor, so I had to wait on it. So ideally, I could just keep an elevator at every floor if I do it this way, which probably wouldn't actually end up working that way, but whatever. Then we have the problem of, like, the actual way the elevators look. Like, they stick out a lot, and I just don't know how to make them, like, I don't know. Do you got any ideas? I really need them. And I want to be able to keep, like, these... I want to be able to keep, like, these gate sections, right? So, well, not even a gate, but, you know, these big open sections, so I can walk something huge like a Giga in here, because I like the idea of having a teleporter in the center. But I don't know. I'm kind of conflicted on it. And the other thing is, it's like, what would I put in that big open room? Now, on the island, that's where I put all my harvesting dinos, which was the whole point of having the elevators there, so I could get things like my Ankies and stuff up and down. That's also why I have the gates there. So I kind of want to continue that, right? Like, I think that's where I would want to keep, like, my Ankies and my Dodes. But I don't know how necessary it is. Like, I have these other platforms I'm going to build out here. I could also just use those to hold harvesting dinos. So I'm not sure if that's how I want to do it. So the main one here is honestly the most subject to change. When I get to building these outer ones, they're all pretty much just going to be copy-paste of each other, which is perfectly fine. But they're all going to have unique functions, and the interior will be slightly different on all of them. But, like, the exterior should look the same. They won't be nearly as tall as these one, or as the middle one. I'm probably gonna, like, do every other for the height on them. I don't know how I want to do that yet, but instead of making them all the same height across the board, I'll probably make, like, this one taller, that one shorter, this one taller, and, you know, kind of just do a pattern like that with them. But yeah, I just figured I'd give, like, a little bit of a progress update here. I don't think this is terrible. It's definitely still a work in progress. I guess the main issue I'm having is I don't really know, like, what the point of this currently is. That makes sense. Like, it would kind of make sense to put the replicator there, just since it's such a massive room. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of want the middle one to be like a hub area, but yeah, I'm kind of conflicted on it, because I could also put the replicator up here because it has a super high ceiling, right? So it would make sense here. I do like a lot of things that I've done with the design of this, but I'm just kind of not feeling it yet. So I'm going to do a little bit more building on the outer ones and see if any ideas strike me for those that would be better suited for this one. So yeah, I'll bring you guys back in a bit again. Alright, so several hours have passed, and I've done a little bit of work on some of the exterior little towers that we got, which aren't even really towers at this point. Like, I don't even know if I'm going to keep that one, and I'm going to explain why here in a second. So, let's go over to the workshop one. Also, I have trying out a mod here. It's called Dino Patrols. Let me see if I can search it. Oh, you know what? It's like right here. Yeah, it just lets dinos like do little predefined patrol routes that you can make. I think it's kind of cool. My Giga's just been like walking circles around the base for the last few hours. I'm fine with that. So here's our workshop. I absolutely love the way this has turned out. So I have these little like pillars with my dedicated storage. You can access the two sides of them. I blocked off the other sides because, well, they have 4 sides, right? So I don't want to see the same resource, like something set here. I would also see it on this side, so I just didn't want to do that. So I blocked the sides off. Then I put my tech generators on top. 3 is probably a bit excessive for this room. I don't need 3 of them, but I think it looks cool. So, sue me. Oh, hello there, friend. These windows turned out awesome, I think. I really like how they just got like a grand feel to them, having the windows here like this. Total of 48 dedicated storages, 2 grinders, a fabricator, 2 chem benches, and I don't know what I'm going to put over here yet. It might be vaults or something. I'm not 100% sure. Or I might use like regular tech storage, not the dedicated storage, but the tech storage. Or I might put a dedicated storage intake over here. Not 100% sure. That also just might be where I end up going with my item aggregators. I don't know though. That spot over there is just kind of, yeah. No, it's just super simple. Like, it's super simple, but I really like the way it looks. Took way longer to build than I care to admit because I had to go through and like edit the glass and stuff. But no, I actually really like this. And I started working on a greenhouse next, so let's run over here. I really like this. I'm just gonna get rid of those guys. So it's like the exact same thing there, but it's glass all the way around. And then I have these glass ceilings, or they're glass sloped roofs, that I disabled some of the sides on, so I can only see the very edge. And then I have the seamless crop plots from S Plus that snap to the top of them. And I did those in 3 layers around the room. Re-enable this quick. So they're all at 300%, which is super nice. So they're all maximum greenhouse. And then I have irrigation going through the walls, which is also another thing you can do in S Plus. Let me search it. It's like internal piping for walls. So I placed that going down the walls, and I was able to put the water taps like in all these corners, and that irrigates everything. So yeah. And then I went ahead and put down some tech crop plots. So I'm not entirely sure. I'm definitely going to have all the berry types, like even though some of them are kind of useless. I'm going to have them all. I'll probably do like the plant X, and it's only plant X that you can get seeds for, ain't it? Can you get plant Z seeds from these? I don't think so. Maybe, no, plant Y is like the defensive plant, right? I don't know. I've never used any of like the special plants. I was thinking though, for the tech ones, we could probably put in like the Genesis 2 ones, like the ones that give you the raw meat. I think I might do that for these ones. So yeah, I don't know. I really like the way this little greenhouse looks though. And then I have my snails in the middle here, so, which is why I disabled the names. I kind of wish you could like on individual creatures, like somewhere in their settings, be able to like either turn down the distance their name is visible or just turn it off entirely. I think that would be a neat feature to have in ASA. So that way, like, and I guess that would be something like only for your tribe, obviously, right? Like, if you disable a creature's nameplate for your tribe, it should just, be for your tribe and that's it. But it would be nice to like be able to disable nameplates for something like for like Acatinas, for example, that you just kind of have chilling in your base, or like dung beetles are another one. Like you have them there, you have them set to wander or whatever, so they're producing, but like maybe you just don't always want your screen to be cluttered with their name everywhere. But yeah, I'll toss dung beetles in here with them when I get some. I just here to have a cuddle friend. Or if any more of them want it. Not really looked at what any of them want because I don't really care, but I guess if they just want a cuddle, I may as well give them a cuddle. But yeah, I think the greenhouse here looks spectacular. And I have to say, now that I've started kind of building through some of this, I don't know if I want the center one. And let me explain. Let me get up on top of one of these. I kind of like the idea of just having like this super open interior, right? Like, I kind of like the thought of that. I don't know. Like, and oops. And then just having like a platform for the teleporter there in the middle instead of the whole tower and everything. Like, I think that might be more interesting. I'm kind of torn on it because I spent a long time building up the center tower, but I don't know. I just don't really like the way it looks, so I might just keep like the 6 outer ones, and that'll be how I have it. I'm not sure though. Also for the greenhouse, because you might have noticed I didn't have like a cooking pot or anything over there. I think the way I want to do it is I'll probably put my cooking pots inside here and just like kind of keep my like I guess like food crafting stuff. So I might toss my industrial grills in here too. I'm not 100% sure. They might still make their way into the workshop. I still need to put a smithy over there and an S+ crafting table, even though I mean the replicator kind of makes both of those useless, but I may as well have them. So I might also, I'm thinking I'll put some Phiomias in here. I might also do a couple of gotchas. Probably just 2 of them, because I don't really want to get into, like, gotcha Gavagers and stuff, so they aren't upset with each other. But I think I might just do, like, a mate-boosted pair of gotchas to leave in here, and just kind of have them to have them. I think that would cover everything, right? Phiomias, gotchas, I guess maybe a couple. No, I wouldn't need the snow owls in here because I could use the item aggregators to move the things around. But yeah, Phiomia, gotchas, yeah. The Acatinas, and a couple dung beetles. Is there any other creatures that like passively produce that I would want? I can't think of any off the top of my head, but if I'm missing something, drop it in the comments. So I'm thinking I have a plan for one of these other ones. I made it taller on purpose. Let me go over to it. So this one is 9 walls high instead of 6. So the other 2 small ones are 6 walls high, and I'll have one more small one that's 6 walls high, and then I'll have 3 with the 9 walls high. So I'm thinking what we can do is we'll make this one have like our egg incubators. Because I want to place those down and kind of do like what I do on the island, and I think I did it on Genesis too, where I have like a little transfer control unit in the middle here that I can press. They'll send the babies into the the eggs into the egg incubators, and they'll be set to auto hatch, so they'll just pop out. That way breeding's nice and easy. And I can also use it as an XP room, which is why I decided to make it such a tall one, right? So I can actually like walk gigas and stuff in here to be able to get XP. So that's kind of my plan for this one. And then I guess the other 3 that I'll have, so, right, I'll have 3 more, right? I think I have 6 in total. Yeah, 1, 2, and then 1 over there. So I'm thinking the other 3 buildings, one of them can be, I'll probably use one of the 9 tall ones as kind of like a double story, like living space. So just kind of, can't think of what it's called, like a barracks, right? So that's kind of my thought for one of them. So I'll have like probably loadout mannequins and stuff, and probably vaults with all of like my blueprints and stuff that I'll keep it there, and then like any weapons or anything that I want to save, tools I want to save, stuff like that, I'll put in vaults. And then that'll just kind of be like my barracks that I can like safely respawn at or change my loadouts and stuff in. Because I've not really actually played at all with loadout mannequins since they came out. And then I'll have at least one of these will be dedicated to breeding. Like I need a breeding platform somewhere. And I'm just kind of like trying to think of how I want to do it, right? So I could make 3 of them into like breeding platforms, and then just kind of like, I don't know how I want to do it. I really don't. Because I don't know. I don't think I would be wanting to breed more than like 2 creatures at a time at this point. Like it's October 5th at the time of recording. Like ASA is close enough that I kind of just want to finish off the base so I have something that I can say was my home base when I finish this playthrough off. So yeah, I don't know, but I just figured I'd show off some progress. I'll probably not bring you guys back until I'm completely done, and yeah, when we get there, we get there. So, yeah. I think I am done building for now. So, I'm actually pretty happy with some of the stuff I've made. This one's really simple in here. I suppose it's dark. I should have thought about that. That's fine. Oh god, not that bright. That's better. So this one's going to be like our little incubation area. I need to get the dino storage terminals, and I'll place those down in here somewhere. I'm not sure where yet, but I got like this little tech pillar here that I have the transfer control unit on top of. I kind of like that. It's nice and centered there. I got some industrial forges down. I think they turned out pretty nice. I wish they weren't blocking the window, and they also kind of clip into the window a little bit. But I don't think it's that big of a deal. Like, I don't know. I'm pretty happy with the way it looks, so I'm just going to deal with it. But yeah, this room is big enough to be able to do, like, any egg hatching, which is also why there's so many egg incubators in here. Also, I found a random tech tape jar saddle when I was going through my stuff over on Genesis. I'm like, oh, that one's pretty good. I'm just going to grab that. So, yeah, I kind of just figured I'd use it. This thing we're probably not going to do much with. This is probably just going to be one that turns into like a little breeding area. So I'll go through, I'll put the windows and stuff on it like I have with the other buildings, and I'll build the ramp that goes down to it. And same thing for this one. This one's most likely just going to end up being a copy of the egg one, with all the incubators, and I'll just kind of figure out what I want to do with it. I might be changing the ceilings on these 2 to glass. I haven't decided yet. Or I might be changing this one to metal. I'm not 100% sure. I kind of actually like the way that the solid roofs look on them, but I don't know. I'm still kind of just debating. But yeah, I think for now, I'm just kind of done building. There's a good chance that I still remove this middle one and do something else here entirely. I don't know what else I would do there, but for now, oh, I didn't even show off the barracks. I made the barracks. In my mind, I was thinking I did, but I definitely didn't. So, I still need to put like the mannequins and stuff in here, but the overall layout for the base at this point is finished, and I'm kind of okay with that and calling this calling it good. I have tech sleeping pods up here, so why are those ones not lit up? Are these ones out of range? Oh yeah, they're unpowered. That makes sense. I'll need to put a tech Jenny down here. But yeah, this is just kind of like the barracks now. So we have 15 tech sleeping pods. God help me if I ever actually need to use all those. That means I would have died a lot in a row. I'll get like some tables and stuff down here, just some decorations, I guess, at some point. But yeah, overall, I'm pretty happy with the way that the base has turned out at this point. I'm probably just going to start moving over like my long-term dinosaurs I have from all the different maps and all my different breed lines. I'm going to start moving them over to here now, and basically just kind of turn Ragnarok into a retirement home for them so they can, live their best life here going into ASA. That's my overall intention for it. So pretty much any of my named dinosaurs throughout all of the maps I've played on are going to make their way over here. The island by far has the most named dinosaurs, so I'm going to go grab all them. Then I got a bunch at Scorched Earth I'll be bringing over. All my harvesting dinos were named on Scorched Earth, so they're all going to make their way over here. Then I don't know about Aberration. I never really had like a main glow pet that I used or anything. Like I just kind of was breeding Featherlights, and as I got better stat mutations on them, I just kind of replaced my older one as I got the better one. So I never had a main one there because I never really got to a mutation stack on them. Never finished their color mutations or anything before I left. So I don't really have anything from there, but yeah, I'm definitely going to just kind of start bringing over like my long-term dinosaurs that I've had for a very long time now and start making this a retirement home for them. So yeah, I do appreciate you watching. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like. I will see ya in the next one.